Lips is ashy, but I'm classy. Lips is ashy, but I'm classy. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Hey, friends. Let me get some water. I'm back on my Jesus juice. I'm back on my Jesus juice. Back on it one time. Y'all miss what's up? Y'all miss my song? I said my lips is ashy, but I'm classy. Ashy, classy. My lips is ashy, but I'm classy. What's up? Happy Monday. Let me tell y'all something. Setting your priorities and standing 10 toes down is amazing. Let me tell y'all something. I said to myself, when I was traveling, I did not do midday manifest like I was supposed to. Some of it was that I just needed a rest, and understand I'm going to take a rest sometime, and I'm going to let y'all know that. But I'm going to have some stuff prepared for y'all, right? But I said this week, I'm going live every day at noon Central Standard Time. Midday manifest is going down, right? I was supposed to have a meeting today. And I remember I told y'all can manifest good, bad, and ugly. I was supposed to meet with a client today, but she actually wanted to meet at noon. And even though I know I needed to meet with her, even though you stated there would be blackouts that started happening in North Carolina, you're welcome. You're welcome. Listen, even when I told you, listen. Thank you for that confirmation, professional.km. Listen, even though I know I needed to meet with her, even though I wanted to meet with her, I knew in my heart I really wanted to go live. And I saw myself going live, sitting outside of the shop. My wig lady and my lash lady in the same shop, in the same plaza. And here I am. Can't be straight. Listen, y'all don't come on here with that. It's Monday. Let me tell you something. I can't listen. You said you did a manifestation with me the beginning of November. It came December 1. Congratulations. Let me tell y'all something. You cannot see something. Oh, my God. Y'all get on these phones with me. I'm about to vent. Can I vent? Let me vent. Can I vent? Let me vent. Y'all book these sessions with me. You say what it is that you want and what you're looking for. I say, do you see it coming? Do you feel it? Do you know that this is for you? And y'all say, yes, I do. And the minute it doesn't come when you said it was going to come, then y'all be like, I'm stressing out. Listen, I had a young lady who was looking for a text from her crush. No, stop letting other people stress you, friend. Stop letting people project their stuff on you. Separate yourself from that. Listen. I had a young lady who was looking for a text message from her crush. And I said, he's going to text you by the end of the week. She texted me yesterday at 5:19 p.m. Oh, nice meeting you too, friend. She texted me yesterday at 5:19 p.m. Central Standard Time and said, well, I just wanted to let you know that he did not text me. You said he would text me by the end of the week, and it didn't happen. I politely sent her a message, and I said, it ain't the end of the week. 11:59 p.m. in your time zone is the end of the week. Now, here's the deal. I told her, I said, if you have made it up in your mind, that he ain't gonna text you, because you didn't already text to check me. Well, you said he was gonna text and he didn't text. That's because you made it up in your mind that he wasn't gonna do it. Even though you wanted that, you made up in your mind that he wasn't gonna do it. So guess what? It ain't. Because see, I can have all the vision I want for you. Want for you. I can tell you what I see. I can tell you what God has shown me to tell you. But if you don't believe it, and if you don't walk in the faith that is already happening for you, then guess what? It ain't gonna happen. Period, point blank. It ain't gonna happen. Okay? So understand, that your free will is everything. You hear me? It ain't gonna happen. It's not. So don't be surprised when it don't, because even though this is what you want, in your mind, all you thought about was he wasn't gonna text me. That's it. Okay? And I told this young lady that, and she did text me back this morning. She said, you're absolutely right. It didn't happen, but he did add me to his contact list, his close contacts. I don't know nothing about the Instagram contacts and how that work. You know, I don't know how that works with the he added her to his close friends on Instagram. I said, okay. Well, you had made up in your mind that he wasn't going to text you because you called me to try to check me about it. But he added you to his close friends. And that's a step further, okay? But like I told you, you already made up in your mind. So, and to my little niece Pooh in Cleveland that's stressing out about this, stop letting people project their stuff onto you. I put a video about that today. Jay-Z was talking about that. How his uncle told him that he would never sell 1 million records. Not that his uncle meant him any harm, but his uncle couldn't see that far because his uncle had never did anything of that magnitude, right? So here's the deal. I know the people who are stressing you, who's supposed to go on this trip with you, your mother and your sister, are stressing you and your boo about you ain't got the money. Why is you still booking this, that, and the other? Understand that some of the people that you're talking to don't even understand the vision that you have, don't even understand why you going to do this. They're supporting you because they support you, but they don't see the vision. Okay? And you have to separate yourself from people like that. You have to. Okay? I just have to get that out. Okay? Stop sharing your vision with people who have no vision. Okay? I stopped telling certain stuff to certain people. It's not even a conversation. I went from not telling, you say, I want to thank you, but I need a part two. A part two to what, friend? I want to tell people, listen, I tell people all the time, like, I used to stop just talking to people about certain things that I do. And then I realized I just have to stop dealing with them people all the way together. Right? I'm a visionary, so I hang with other visionaries. I am a millionaire, so I hang with other millionaires. I surround myself with those people. Y'all need to stop that. Okay? You need a part two to your reading? Well, book another part, friend. So, if you are new here, hey, I'm Coach Misty. Okay? Your girl, Coach Misty. And we are here for Midday Manifest. We are here for Midday Manifest. And we're going to get into it. Now, I don't answer no readings during Midday Manifest. I think I did that one other time because I was taking up some time or something. But listen, we don't do questions during Midday Manifest. If you want to go ahead and book, you can go to IamCoachMisty.com, or you can do my link tree in my thing. I do have openings for today. I got openings for today. So if you want to book something, go ahead and book a reading and come on with the come on. All right? But we're going to get into it. So we have been talking about Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, right? We have been talking about Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. All right? So this is the book. Take a screenshot. I think we are on chapter 3. I should have brought my big orange folder. Lord, I done found money in my book. Huh? Look, y'all. I done found some money in my book. Just like that. Okay. Look at me. I done found money in the book, Jesus. All right, hold on. Let me put that's $8. I done just found some money in the book, Lord. Okay. Let me see. I want to say, can somebody help me? I want to say that we actually got past the desire chapter. I want to say we actually got past the desire chapter, but because, I don't know, because the money was right there, maybe, yeah, I know we got past this. It does change your way of thinking. Oh my God. Listen, some of y'all need to hear this. Nothing is impossible to the person who backs desire with enduring faith. Nothing. I take those boundaries. What's up, friend? I took those boundaries off of me a long time ago. Nothing. I got to open up this door, baby. It done got hot in here. It's almost 80 degrees in Dallas. Nothing is impossible to the person who lacks, Lord, let's wipe the screen off, Jesus. It's given, I can't see. Now it's given, I can. All right, so nothing is impossible to the person who backs desire with enduring faith. You said, after I read that book, I made 6 figures. I keep trying to tell people, but I know a lot of people, even if you buy the book, if you're not in the right headspace to actually understand the book, it ain't gonna do nothing for you. I literally bought this copy for a boyfriend I had. Bought the copy for a boyfriend I had back in the day, and before I even developed the manifest class, and I do have a manifest class. I only do it once a year, January 7th and 8th. Before I even developed a whole manifest course, I manifested with him. I taught him how to manifest, and because he wasn't in the right headspace, he wasn't even on, like, his mindset couldn't even grasp it. It went out one ear, not the other. But what's crazy is the things that I taught him after we had broke up, I had moved back to Texas and everything like that. The things that I taught him, he was able to use them years later and manifested everything that he wanted. And he called me just to tell me about it. Then when I asked him for $20, he acted crazy. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get back into it. Listen. Everything ain't gonna go the way you want it. Everything going to go, thank you, friend. Everything ain't gonna go the way you want it, right? But when things go indifferently, understand this, you never have a bad day. So from this day on, I don't ever want to see y'all coming on here and say, sis, I'm just having a bad day. You never had a bad day. A bad day is when you're not here no more. That's a bad day. Things just don't go the way you want it. You said you just texted me a minute ago. You didn't realize I was live. It's fine, friend. I need you, when things do not go the way you want it, I need you to recognize the plans and what you need to change and stage a comeback. You hear me? You need to stage a comeback. All right. So let's go ahead and move on to some other stuff. Yes, we on chapter 3. Let's start faith. Let's Let's get into it, right? Faith is when you see it, you believe it, and you obtain it. Now, did y'all watch the BMF? Did y'all watch the BMF series on Stars? You say, can you hold the book up again? It's Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. This is the book. Did y'all see BMF? How many people watched that? What did they say? You got to see it, believe it, and whatever, get it. That's what they said. It's called Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich. See it, believe it. Listen. So you got to see it, believe it, and get it, right? So what I'm telling y'all is this. There's something called auto-suggestion that works in your subconscious mind. So now I'm about to start using all my SAT words. We got auto-suggestion, right? So when you start mixing faith with a little work, with a little, what I call a razzle-dazzle with them vibrations, when you start working in the correct energy, and first of all, y'all gonna be like, well, how do I get to the correct energy? You have to have peace. In order to manifest for real, you got to be at peace. Some of y'all can't have peace because the people in your house ain't peaceful. That's another subject. Some of y'all can't have peace because you own a job. You don't really know how to get out this job. And every time you go to work and you sit in the parking lot debating on whether you're going to go in, whatever peace you had goes out the door because now you're depressed. But you have to learn how to get temporary peace if you don't have peace. So you say peace is given by God. Well, I'm going to say this. Peace is a product of God. But I'm going to say this to say that. In order to have peace, you got to know who you are. You have to be operating your authentic self in order to have peace. In order to have true peace, you have to have boundaries. And in order to set boundaries, you got to know who you are. Because if you lying to yourself all the time about who you are, or you wearing a mask for the world, whatever boundaries you set up are a lie. I know that was a lot to come out and a lot to think or whatever. Listen, but if you are lying to the world about who you are, then whatever boundaries you have set up with people, places, and things are all a lie because they are for a false self. Anyway, we can get into that on another day, another way. But that's what I'm saying. So in order to have peace, you have to know who you are. In order to manifest, you have to have peace. Because when you have peace, that's when you are able to operate on a different level. And that's when you are able to really vibrate. That's when you start feeling the tingling sensations in your body. The reason why I do those breathing exercises with y'all every day is because I want to send peace your way. I want to make sure that we are on the same level. And the only way we're going to get on the same level if I send you a temporary part of peace. I send my peace to you, right? When I do those things, a lot of y'all be like, oh my God, my body felt numb. I felt like I was going to fall out my chair. All kind of stuff. That's because I send peace your way. All right. Let me say this. And Kenosha, I'm glad you on here. This is an important message. I'm going to make a video about it too on my TikToks. Make sure y'all go follow my other TikTok. is that She Be Knowing. Kenosha, if you can put that in the comments for them. She Be Knowing. Let's get that TikTok up to 1,000 followers real quick, just in case something happened to that. So I do have an official backup account. It's She Be Knowing without the G. She Be Knowing without the G. Okay, and there's a video in my profile about it. But listen, stop doing stuff you don't want to do. Yeah. Stop doing stuff you don't want to do. It will affect your peace. For instance, I love Kenosha. I do. Professional.km. That's my business manager. She went from my client to my manager to my friend. Listen, let me tell you something about Professional.km. She was steadfast on me picking her up from the airport. I told myself I don't pick people up from the airport. I didn't pick my son up from the airport when he came home from college. The last time my mama flew in, I didn't pick her from the airport. I will pay for an Uber. I'll even pay for Uber XL. But I'm not picking you up from the airport. Kenosha was determined for me to take her to the airport. I did something I did not want to do. I took Kenosha to the airport. It made me mad the whole day. I was still mad this morning when I woke up. Not mad at Kenosha, but mad at the fact that I didn't stand my ground and I did something I didn't want to do. When you do something you don't want to do, it stresses you out. I was stressed out the whole ride home. The whole ride home, I was stressed out. Okay? And it wasn't because Kenosha stressing me out. That's a different type of stress. The whole ride home from the airport, I was stressed out because I did something I didn't want to do. Friends and family, stop doing stuff you don't want to do. I do not take, so listen. So if anybody planning on visiting me, I do not pick up people from the airport. Huh? I don't take them to the airport. I don't pick them up. If you're coming to see me, shut up, friend. If you're coming to see me, I will get you a ride to my house in the best that Uber has to offer. But I'm not taking you to the airport. That is against my moral compass. That is against my life rules, and I'm not doing it. I was more disgusted in myself because I did something I said I wasn't going to do. And I said, well, if I said I wasn't going to take her to the airport, if I said I wasn't going, and then what's the crazy part about it is, I also said that I wasn't, I'm not picking you up either. I also said that I wasn't going to deal with my neighbor, which I'm still having. But it was crazy because when I picked her up from the airport, so understand, for a brief moment in time, I blamed Kenosha for everything that happened after I dropped her off at the airport. So when I came home, I always look, I don't deal with my neighbor right now. I'm not coming to get you either, Francesca. I don't deal with Cookie no more, right? Not right now, no more. And I looked and I saw, and I had a feeling. I said, I'm going to see Cookie. I said, see, I shouldn't have even been here. I should have been at home. Now, she should have been in an Uber. And I looked, and I waited in my car for a while. I said, he not coming. But I felt it in my spirit. I said, nah, his car right there. He not in the car. Normally, he'll pull up when I'm getting out my car or something like that. I saw a car waiting by the door. I didn't know who that was. It's none of my fat business. I got out the car. I'm walking towards the door. Who walks out the door but Cookie? He was riding with somebody else. So now I'm really bad because guess what? I did something I wasn't supposed to do. And because of that, now I done seen Cookie. So he waved at me, and hey, how you doing? But I'm like, now I got to, I'm going to have to fight him off in 3 to 5 days. Okay? And it's all because I did something I said I wasn't going to do. So, Kenosha, thank you for that. All right, y'all, let's get back to faith. Let's talk about that. I just wanted to give y'all a little story. Stop doing stuff. Listen, don't manifest nothing because I'm not coming to get nobody. Stop doing stuff you don't want to do. Period, point blank. All right? So, let's talk about faith. How many people got faith? I ask this all the time. I'm just doing a check. How many people got faith? Huh? How many people got faith? How many people got faith? Remember, we did this the other day. How many of y'all got real life faith? All right. So, Nettie said, I do. Jazzy said, I got faith. Okay, cool. Listen, look at all these people. I got faith. Hillary say, I got faith. Reese say, I got faith. Benita say, I got faith. Great. Okay. We on to something. So, all the people who said they got faith, the same people who said they got faith, how many of y'all in the relationship you don't want to be in? How many of y'all in the relationship you don't want to be in? How many of y'all at a job you don't like? Now tell me the truth. How many of y'all in the job you don't like? Or how many of y'all in a relationship you don't want to be in? Come on. So Tiffany said me. People said me. Friends said I'm single. Okay, people said me. All right, cool. You got faith, right? You said, I am the job, sis. You got faith, right? Okay. Relationship sometimes. You got faith, right? Okay, cool. All right. Now I was fired. Friend, did I tell you it's going to be fired? Okay. Cool. Go ahead and pack your stuff up now. Go on and pack your stuff up. Go on and put your phone down and pack your stuff up. If you at a job you don't like, you ain't got that much stuff at your desk, no way. Ain't nothing up there but a picture of your baby and a coffee cup. Go on and pack your stuff up now. Come on. We're going to stay online with you while you walk out. Go and pack your stuff up. Don't worry about no two week notice or nothing like that. Go and pack your stuff up. Put a post-it note on your desk and say, I'm done. Wave at the people. We on here with you, friend. Walk out. Well, I'm waiting to see who said they walking out. We ain't going nowhere. Friend said I would know, but y'all got faith though. Y'all got, but you just told me you got faith. Huh? It's good. What is whoa. Let's get into this. I got to get out this sun. What do you mean it's good to lead the correct way? Huh? When a job fire you, do they fire you the correct way? Huh? What do you mean it's good to leave it the correct way? What is the correct way? Huh? It ain't no good way to leave. You leave. See, the problem with a lot of y'all, I'm going to put the book down because I'm about to get into it. The reason why a lot of y'all still at that job and don't know how to leave because you still looking for the correct way to leave. It ain't no correct way. When they fire you, do they fire you correctly? No, but people say they got faith. So, you got faith. Why are you dealing with something that you don't want to do? If you got faith. For instance, I guess my faith ain't strong enough to just up and leave. All right, well then say you working on it. Then say you working on it then. Say you got working on it. Huh? There you go. Say you working on it then. Don't tell me you got faith. Say I'm working on my faith. I want my faith to be stronger. Say that. Okay? I like to do this little exercise. I like to do this little exercise. Because people be talking about... Right, friends said every time I got fired, well, people thought that's not the right way to lead. Hey, let me tell y'all something. Come here. See, so here's the deal. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay? And please do not get offended when I say this. You got bosses, and you got workers. Right? You don't have to listen. You don't have to be... You don't even have to be a worker to be a boss. And a lot of times your bosses was never a worker. Understand, I'm not talking about an hourly versus salary. I'm talking about a mindset. A worker can be a boss. And a boss can be a worker. It's talking about your mindset. Huh? Your mindset. Period. You got to determine if you're a worker or you're a boss. You might be a boss. You might be ahead of something and you're still a worker. I remember when I worked at the transit authority here. I was a supervisor, but I was a boss. I made boss decisions all the time. I would go tell my boss what I wanted to do. Okay? So are you a worker or are you a boss? All right? Don't sit up here and tell me you got faith. Don't tell God that your faith is... Don't go up in here in these church houses and telling people your faith is just this, that, and the other, and you going to a job you don't like every day, or you laying next to a person. Friends said I'm both of them. You can't be a boss and a worker at the same time. You got to pick a side. You can't be both of them. You can't be a boss. Workers follow rules, bosses make them. You hear me? A worker follow rules, boss make rules. You can't be a boss and a worker at the same time. You hear me? You can't. You can't. You can't. You can't. You even got people who are technically employees and they operate as bosses because they do what they want to do. And you be like, how do they still have a job? Sharon do everything that she want to do. How does she still got a job? Because she got a boss mindset. She done let these people know one way or the other. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do. I'm gonna do this job, but I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it. You hear what I'm saying? You can't be both. So I'm going to let that marinate. We're going to go ahead and move on and still talking about faith. Because I said I was going to finish this book by the end of the year for y'all. You hear what I'm saying? But you can't be a boss and a worker at the same time. It's impossible. Because it's a mindset thing. You hear me? It's a mindset thing. All right? Okay. Next. Look. Next. Let's get into it. Next. Understand me. Let's talk about energy. Let's talk about energy. How many people, y'all, a lot of y'all manifest in the situations that y'all in. A lot of y'all manifest in the situation you in. If you broke, you manifest in it. You manifest to being broke. Yeah, remember I told y'all, everything that happened to you is your fault. They like, Coach Misty, you can't say that. You can't say that. Because something happened to me when I was a kid, and I had no control over that, and this, that, and the other. From this day forward, so let's go ahead and move on. I shouldn't have nobody under the age of 18 on this live. So from today moving forward, everything that happens to you is at this point is your fault. You allowed it to happen. It's your fault. I promise you that. It is. Your husband cheating on you is your fault. Your job mistreating you is your fault. Yep, it's your fault. Yep. But I'm not telling you this because I want you to fall into some type of state of depression. But I'm telling you it's your fault because you did nothing to prevent it. Your child acting a fool is your fault. Yeah. Your baby daddy not spending time with his child is your fault. Coach Misty. How you gonna say that? I can't control what that man do. But you knew he didn't. Listen, you knew he didn't do it with his other kids when you met him. And you had your blinders on. And you were made to believe that it was the other baby mamas. Okay? It was the other women. They don't allow me to see my kids. Yeah. It's your fault. If you with a person right now and they don't treat you good, it's your fault. It's not that they don't know how to love. They didn't have nobody. They don't know my love language. They didn't have nobody. They didn't have no daddy in their life. It's because you allow it. Yeah. Absolutely. Whatever you living in, okay? It says millions of people who believe themselves doomed to poverty and failure because of some strange force over which they believe they have no control. They are the creators of their own misfortunes. Okay? Stop using your gender or your skin color as a reason as why you are not in where you want to be. Stop using your location. I talked to a man the other day that said, oh man, I left Jackson, Mississippi, because there weren't no opportunities. It may not now. It might be true. It may not be no opportunities in Jackson, but your mindset did not let you think outside of Jackson. See, I always say I'm not going to move back to Cleveland. When I moved to Cleveland, I say, well, I didn't do well when I moved back home because ain't no money in Cleveland. But see, what happened was when I moved to Cleveland, I went back into that barrels and the crabs in the barrel mentality, and I couldn't think outside of Cleveland, right? If I had a booming cake business in Texas, why can't it be booming in Cleveland when I ship? But see, when I went back home, I let other people project on me. I let my past experiences come back and haunt me. And the reason why I was a failure when I moved back home for those 2 years is because I willed it to be so. See, I'm not just going to talk about me and not talk about y'all and not talk about me. I willed it to be so. So when I went back home for 2 years and I went bankrupt, it's not because the economy in Cleveland is bad. It's not because they don't have no jobs. It's because I could not think outside of Cleveland. I went back to Cleveland and allowed my mind only to go as far as Cleveland borders. You hear me? I'm from Cleveland and was never that broke. I'm from Cleveland and was never that broke. I left Cleveland in 2011 with $42,000 in my savings account and moved to Texas. So it wasn't Cleveland, it was me. Y'all hear me? So if you are going through something, you are the creator of your own misfortune. If you are broke, that's because you have willed yourself to be broke. That's because the time that you think about being broke, you could think about getting money. I always tell people, when I had my car repoed in 2017, I had stayed in Texas, bought a brand new car in 2014 with 11 miles on it, right? Brand new stinking car. You hear me? Had brought a brand new car in 2011. Maintained that car for 3 years. Paying my note on time, no problem, right? I go to Cleveland. I had already made up in my mind that there was no jobs that was going to pay me where I was going to make money. I had already told myself on the way to Cleveland, I was preparing myself on the drive there. I know when I get to Cleveland, I'm not going to have the same opportunities I had in Texas. And guess what? I didn't have the same opportunities I had in Texas. Why? Because I'd already programmed myself to believe so, right? By the 3rd month I was in Cleveland, because I had already told myself, I know I'm not going to make the amount of money I made when I was in Texas. I did it because I told myself that. So I did it. I didn't even let my mind open up to say, hey, I can still make money from Texas even though I live in Cleveland. It doesn't matter where I live. I can get money. Wasn't doing that, right? When I found out they was going to repossess my car, because by this time I'm 3 months behind, I have no possible way of catching up and paying my rent. So it was either you pay your rent or you pay your car note. But if I don't pay my rent, then I'm going to be evicted. So I said, well, I live on a bus line. Listen, all this time that I was figuring out, that's right, friend, all that time that I was figuring out how to catch the bus from where I live. I used to sit at home with bus schedules and get online. Okay, how can I catch the bus from my house and get to work on time? That's time that I should have been figuring out how to keep my car, how to do a cake sale in order to make this money to keep this car. But because I had already programmed my mind to there's no opportunities in Cleveland, I'm not going to make the same amount of money. I had already doomed myself to fail. So my mind just kept ticking on failure. That's all I thought about was, okay, well, when I lose my car. I didn't say, well, how am I going to keep my car? I didn't think about, okay, Misty, let's get pen and paper out and figure out you need $1,500. How are you going to keep your car? Where are you going to get this $1,500 from, right? I looked past, I already saw myself losing the car. I would go, listen, y'all, when I'm talking about the mind state was so crazy, my mindset was so ridiculous. Every day when I would come outside and see my car, instead of saying, thank you, God, let me figure out a plan to keep the car, I would do stuff with my kids. Thank you. I'd already said the car was gone. I would do stuff with my kids. I'm like, okay, y'all, we may not have a car tomorrow, so what y'all want to do today? You know, let's go ahead and go to the grocery store. Let's do that. Y'all, that, like, when I sit back and think about that, that is crazy. Crazy. Okay? And some of y'all on here may not have the same situation about the car or whatever it is, but you understand what I'm saying. Like, the time that you spend thinking about disaster and doom and preparing for something bad, all you have to do is spend the same amount of time and planning for something positive, and you watch positive things happen in your life. So, for instance, I lost my car. I was on the bus. I remember standing at the bus stop. I literally lived 7 minutes on the bus line, or 7 minutes in the car from where I worked at, but I was staying at the bus stop. Listen, and I would watch my co-workers pass me by and honk and wave. Only one lady had stopped me. She said, baby, where are you going? I said, I'm really going right up the road. It's too far to walk, but in the car it's only 7 minutes. She said, baby, I will take you to work. And me sitting at that bus stop, it was the humility for me. Me sitting at that bus stop, watching these people I work with every day who laugh and kiki with me every day. You know what I'm saying? Pass me up, honk the horn, and wave at me, put a little fire under me. And I said, number one, I don't want to work here no more. This job is really beneath me. Number two, I'm tired of catching the bus. So it was sitting at that bus stop, watching people pass me up as we were leaving work. You know what I'm saying? And I'm being the only person at the bus stop. It's what makes me say, okay, you know what? You need to get a different job so you can get a car. This is stupid. This is beneath you, right? But had I had that thought process when I was losing the car, I would have never lost the car. You hear what I'm saying? It took that moment, and some of us have to go through that moment of when if you are standing at this bus stop in your mind and people are passing you by, when you are stuck in a place in your life where people are waving at you and laughing and passing you by, the people that you hang out with, the people who you consider your friends, when they are only your friend when it benefits them, and then life goes on and you are still stuck in the same place. Some of y'all need for that moment to happen to you for you to get up and say, you know what? It's time for me to do something different. And that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. I literally found a job right next door to the job I had, which gave me a pay increase of $30,000. I went from making $30,000 to making $65,000 in a matter of about 4 to 6 weeks after I had this come to Jesus moment. You hear what I'm saying? And I went and I bought me another car. But here's the deal. I was still scared of getting a car note because of what happened. Even though I said, hey, I got to do better because I'm not going to be catching this bus. I went and bought a cash car. I never forget that. I went and bought a cash car, right? And I said, okay, we going to do that. Now, I worked my way back up to where I needed to be. And at this point in time, baby, I am 10 times greater than that, right? I had to go through something. Now, all this I'm talking about happened in like 2017, 2018. But I just want to talk to y'all about the mindset I was in and how I want to point out how we spend so much time thinking about the negative and preparing for the negative that we don't focus on the positive. Now, all you got to do is take that. It takes no more energy. You don't have to use no more energy than you're using right now. You just got to flip the switch. You just got to flip the switch. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So the same way that you focus on being broke and focus on living paycheck to paycheck and focus on the baby daddy not helping you, the same time that you do that, you can take that time to focus on and say, hey, I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck. If my baby daddy not helping me, is it because of him or is it because of the relationship we have? If it's who he is, then let me find another man to help me. Somebody give me a human gavel. Let me find another person to help me. Huh? Yeah. Some of y'all over here, you know I like to use the word pining. Some of y'all over here pining over these men, these baby daddies, and these people that moved on. I need you to get yourself together. Listen. I need you to get yourself together. And I need you to go ahead and find something else to do. Huh? Yeah. All right, y'all, let's get back to the book. I'm not going to be on here all day. Normally we be off, but I had to get into that. All right, y'all, listen. You have to be delusional. Now, the book was using a lot of words, but let me go ahead and break it down to you. Some of y'all don't have... Okay. Some of your wants don't match up with your reality, and that's okay. Some of your wants don't match up with your reality. There is a big gap from what you have versus what you want. Some of y'all still getting food stamps, but you want to make $1 million, and you can. But in order to fill in that gap, you have to reach a certain level of delusion. Here's the deal. You have to reach a certain level of delusion. Let me give you an example. We all know somebody who lie a lot. And I know I talked about this before, and I'm going to talk about it again because some people need to hear this. We all know somebody who lie a lot. They lie so much that it's so believable that you start repeating a lie to other people. You get his lie legs, okay? Some of y'all out here lying to yourselves about how much y'all weigh on your driver's license. Some of y'all that went and got these licenses renewed and said you weigh 265. And you don't. You weigh 310. Huh? But in your mind, you still, every time you look at that license or pull it out and say 265, you won't jump on the scale because you don't want to know what it really says. Because in your mind, you want to weigh 265. And that's okay. The friends said they are. They said they and is. That's delusion. The same delusion y'all have about these men. The same delusion y'all have about some of y'all kids. Some of y'all kids, everybody's kid ain't going to be great. Okay? I got an average kid myself. Everybody's kid ain't going to be great. People used to talk about me. They say, why do you say such things about your son? Why do you say, why do you just like, he going to be all right? Why do you say things? I used to say, my son better off going to Job Corps. You know what I'm saying? I knew my oldest son was going to be a worker bee. He ain't going to be a boss. They say, oh, you not speaking life. You're not speaking life about your child. You're not speaking life into him. No, I'm being realistic because I understand who my child is. And if he's going to be an employee, guess what? I would rather he be my employee. I'm realistic. Right? So here's the deal. The same delusions y'all have about other folks. Listen, the same illusion y'all have about the other people and other situations, I need you to have that about yourself. I need you to be that delusional. If you are delusional, listen, I was walking around telling people I was a millionaire when I didn't have no money in my pocket. I was telling people when I was in a training class at AAA, people was very competitive. We were selling insurance, AAA insurance, right? I told people, I said, I'm going to stay in the top 5. They talking about the top 5 of the training class. I said, no, I'm going to stay in the top 5 of everybody, of all the agents. And they talking about, oh, you're very cocky. Even one of the trainers said to me, talking about, oh, you're a little cocky. I said, no, I know. I'm not cocky. I know. Okay? I'm sure of it. Right? It was that delusion for me. I was so delusional about staying in the top 5 as an insurance agent. I had a pen. A number 5 pen that I would wear on my clothes, right? People remember what I said. Come on, y'all not ready for this. People remember what I said in that training. I'm trying to hide this son. Maybe, let me do that. People remember what I said in that training class. When I said, they even had other agents come downstairs and talk to us. And my trainer would say, oh, she said she going to be in the top 5 with y'all. She said that as soon as she come on the floor, she going to be in the top 5. Delusion is manifestation only when you put in the work. You can lie to yourself all day, but if you don't put on the work to contribute to this lie you telling yourself, then it's just a lie. Shay would say, oh, this one right here, she said that she gonna become number 1 before the end of the year. This one right here said she gonna be rookie of the year. And the people will be like, oh, okay, well, congratulations, or we'll see when you get up there, or people will get offended. It's not as easy as you think. I don't care what you're talking about. I know I'm gonna be in the top 5. I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Even at my interview, this manager said to me, he said, how much are you looking to make your first year? I said, 100,000. And he started laughing. He said, well, I'm just... Even at my interview, this manager said to me, he said, how much are you looking to make your first year? I said, 100,000. And he started laughing. He said, well, I'm just saying, even the best of agents, their first year only make about 70, 75. You'll probably get up to that 100,000 mark, year 2, year 3. I said what I said. I said what I said. 100,000. Period. Okay? That's it. Okay? I never let this man talk me out of nothing. I never let that man change my aspect. I didn't say, well, you know what? I could use 75,000. It was 100,000 for me. When I said I was going to be in the top 5, I meant that. I wore a pen every day that had the number 5 on it. I don't care what outfit I had on. I had that number 5 pen on. I also had another pen that said Queen Bee. Guess what? I started psyching other people out. I started getting other agents to believe it. Other agents believed it so much. They be like, here come Queen Bee. Other people started putting legs on my lie. You hear me? I was so delusional that other people started putting legs on my lie. Huh? Yeah. I had other agents that said, hey, I'm leaving early for the day. I'm going to give you my leads because I know you know what to do with it. Before I even had placed, I told him I was going to be top 5. And real quick, so we can go ahead and move on and get back to this book. Can somebody tell me where I was? Can somebody tell me where I was? Can somebody tell me where I was every month? Anybody? Anybody? Can somebody tell me where I was every month? I'll wait. I'll drink. I'm going to get some water. If I wasn't number 1, I was in the top 5. The top 5. Can somebody tell me what I made? Can somebody tell me what I made my first year? Can somebody tell me what I made my first year? Remember that this manager who had been there for 10 years told me that even the best of the best only makes 75, 102,000. 102 to be exact. 102. Sure did. 102. And I wasn't even on the selling floor until March. 102. This was in 2020. I didn't even get on the selling floor until March. 102. So if you look at the average of my money, had I been on the floor all year, I probably would have made about 120. This is the delusion I need y'all to have. This is the delusion I need you to walk in. This is the delusion I need you to walk in. I need you to have visions of grandeur. You see what I'm saying? And if you don't have friends, oh my God. If you don't have a team of people that's going to give legs to this lie, leave them alone. Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. I'm preaching to myself now. I'm preaching to myself. If you do not have friends, supporters that give legs to your lie, leave them alone. Huh? When I did my event out here in Dallas, Kenosha, my business manager, flew out here. Even though I asked her several times how much was the ticket. Flew out here on her own dime. Huh? She see it. She see it like I see it. Flew out here her own dime, paid for her own hotel. Now, I fed her and entertained her. I asked her a couple times how much was it. But she did it. You know why? Because she believed in me. The security guard that was there, the dude that was doing my security, he didn't do security for celebrities. He said, hey, I want to talk to you. He said, I want to go on the road with you. I said, well, sir, I'm getting everything figured out. I said, you know, hey, I ain't gonna lie. I make good money doing what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? There you go, friend. I make good money doing what I'm doing. I said, you know, but I said, how much do you charge? He said, I just want to be part of your team. He said, I just want to be part of your team. We putting legs to the lie. See, here's the deal. When I was sitting at home in June, God had always told me, your gift will provide for you. Your gift will provide for you. And I didn't want to realize what he was saying. I said, oh, God, everything you told me to do, I did it. You told me to start BAW, I did it. Every vision that you have gave me, I've acted upon it. I was a professional stand-up comedian for 10 years. Lord, everything that you done told me to do, I did it. He said, your gifts will provide for you. I was in a place. I was in a standstill with my money. I believe I was in a standstill with my money. God said, your gifts will provide. I said, Lord, I'm doing everything you told me to do. He said, no. You know, you're using, he said, your gift is your gift. He said, these businesses that you start are a product of the gift that I gave you. Your gift will provide. As I'm standing here in a standstill with my money, right? I got a certain amount of money, but ain't no more money coming in. I listened to what God said, and I said, God said my gift will provide for me. I got online. When was that? Back in June. I got online, and what happened? I made $10,000 in 10 days. I got online, scared as hell, shared my gift with y'all, and what did I do? Make $10,000 in 10 days. And we've been rocking ever since. Huh? So, if you ain't heard nothing I said yet, and we're going to go and get off of here. We're going to manifest, and we will pick up with faith. That was back in June. Made $10,000 in 10 days, and then look back since. Tomorrow, we are going to talk about the self-confidence formula. Huh? The self-confidence formula. Listen, when I tell you that everything I said I was going to do, I done did it. I employ both my children. Everything I said I was going to do, I did it. Every trip that I say I'm going to take, I take it. Huh? I listen to what God said. I see the vision, and I obey it. And I can tell you without blinking, I'm a millionaire. I'll make the first million before my birthday. I will be a multi-millionaire. Okay? As one of my dudes used to say, she's a gazillionaire. I had a dude that used to tell me back in 20, I met when I was talking to Nerd. Nerd would tell me I'm a gazillionaire. You hear me? Who says gazillionaire? That's what Nerd would say. You a gazillionaire. You hear what I'm saying? I need you to get delusional about your life. I need you to delusional in the positive way. I need you to get delusional about you. You hear me? Delusional. I'm talking about straight certifiable. You hear me? Straight certifiable. And if the people in your corner ain't putting legs on your lie, I'm talking about positive things. Not, girl, yeah, you and your baby daddy gonna work out, and you know what? I ain't talking about that lie. I ain't talking about the lies you tell yourself at night to give you peace about a stupid situation. I'm talking about if the people is not putting legs on your lie about you being positive, then I need you to let them go. Yes, ma'am. Friend, what? What's going on?
You need to go get you some keys made.
For what?
So that when you up here, you can just come out.
Okay, hold on. Let me finish this. We're about to do this. All right, so listen. What we're going to do is we're going to manifest. I want y'all to come out. Who's that? Is that
My
your
godmama.
Okay.
I still gotta drop her off at home real quick.
That's fine. I'm on live. Okay. All right. Which one? The silver one?
The gold one is to the actual door. The silver one is to the outside door.
Okay. The gold one. All right.
You just sitting up front.
All right. You said I'm a spiritual artist. Okay, friend, listen. And if anybody help, before we do the manifest, I want to say thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for listening to me. Hey, Crystal, you right, because I was going to give you a key to my house. No, I said you right, because I said I was going to give you a key to my house.
Okay.
All right, yeah. So listen, I want y'all to listen to this. I want you to write on here what you want to be. When are you putting out your merchandise? I have all your key sayings. Key to text me, because I don't be know what I be saying. You got to be, I need a shirt that just say delusional. You got, listen, it's not, you don't need to stop sharing. I hate when people say that. Well, I'm going to stop telling people what I do. I hate when people say, don't tell people your vision. Don't tell people your plans. No, stop telling the people who don't understand what you're doing. That's who you stop telling it to. Stop telling it to the people who don't understand what you're doing. That's who you stop telling it to. You ain't got to stop talking about what you're doing. You just stop talking to the wrong people about it. Huh? I have an exercise that I did with this. Listen, I had an exercise that I did with my group. I had a Finding Self, a 30-day group, right? An introduction to finding who you are, finding your purpose. I want y'all, and I'm going to just give y'all a snippet of it, right? No, friend, you ain't got to change your environment. You just got to change your energy. You ain't got to change. Got to be more careful. Listen, you ain't got to change your environment. And first of all, don't say I will be. Don't say I will be. You say I am. Don't listen. When you talk about who you are, I didn't say I will be a millionaire. When did I say I will be a millionaire? I said I am. I am a millionaire. I didn't say I will be. There's no more I maybe or I wish or I hope. I am. I am. Y'all need a I am class. I am. Stop saying I will be. Stop saying I won't. No, I am. Thank you. Say I am. That's it. Stop saying, listen. Stop saying that. Say I am a millionaire. And tell somebody. This is delusional. Tell somebody I am a millionaire. Go tell 5 people right now, hey, you know I was a millionaire? Yeah, sure is. Yeah, I'm a millionaire. Yeah. Listen, people will be like, what? I'm a millionaire. Yeah. And understand your I am statements can change. So friends said I am a multi-millionaire. I get that. So let me say this to say that, though, because y'all going to feel like I'm taking y'all 3 steps forward and 10 steps back. I need y'all to appreciate the baby steps. I need y'all to be thankful for the baby steps. Huh? You don't become a millionaire overnight. It take work. A lot of time y'all see people who become millionaires and you be like, oh man, that happened overnight. That person been working on that dream. The reason why I don't say I'm a multi-millionaire because I ain't been a millionaire yet. Huh? I haven't been a millionaire yet. So that's the reason why I don't say I'm a multi-millionaire. Now, once I can walk in the feeling, so when you manifest, you operate in the spirit of already having it, of already knowing. If y'all take my manifest class, I will teach y'all how to start manifesting small. In order to effectively manifest, you have to be at peace and you have to walk in the spirit that it has already happened. You have to walk in the energy that comes after the goal is hit. Huh? You have to walk into the energy that comes after you hit your goal. People say, well, how do I get over this hump? How do I get over that hump, Coach Misty? You want me to walk in the spirit of being a millionaire and I can't feed my kids. How do I walk around as if I have it all and I have nothing? That's because we got to manifest small. I never forget this. Listen. And y'all don't say I'm debt free. Say how much money you need. Stop using these words like wealthy and debt free. Say how much it is that you want. Say how much it is you want. Stop using these words. Understand you can manifest over and over and over and over and over. I manifest every doggone day. I manifest all doggone day. That's all I do is manifest. Whether I want to do it or not, I manifest. I was at home thinking to myself, I need to give Crystal a key. I swear, listen, right hand to Jesus. Well, this is my left, but I'm holding the thing. I was manifesting. I need to give Crystal a key to my house. That came to me. She just came and said, hey, I got to get you a key made to my shop. You hear what I'm saying? So you see how that worked out? I just thought about it. I said, I need to get that girl a key to my house. I said that today. It came to me and she said, hey, we working on the same energy. She said, I need to get you a key my things. So friends say I need 100,000 right now. Friend, if you haven't got it, if you haven't made $10,000 in one whop, don't listen. Some of y'all need to be delusional, but you also need to be realistic at the same time. Some of y'all, if you cannot walk in the spirit, I told you this all the time. Somebody asked me before, they said, when I talk about, I meant how I went from having $97 in my pocket and being almost at the point of eviction to manifesting $10,000 in 30 days. One young lady said this, and I I hear what she said. She said, well, if you can manifest, if you're a manifest queen, why didn't you just manifest $1 million? I told her, I said, because the place that I was spiritually, emotionally, mentally, $10,000 was $1 million. I had $97 to my name and no car. So $10,000 was $1 million to me, because that's as far as my mind could go. That's as far as my mind could go. I didn't have nobody in my ear talking to me about, hey, you got it. I didn't have a Coach Misty to Coach Misty me. Because at that moment in time, in my brokenness, $10,000 would save the day. So I want some of y'all to really evaluate what it is that you want. Because if you ain't manifested $10,000, you ain't going to manifest $1 million first. Okay? So once I made that $10,000 in 30 days and I started walking, I know what $10,000 in a month feel like. I know what $10,000 in a month feel like. Okay? I know what 10,000 in 10 days feel like. I know what it's like to make that type of money. I walk in that energy all the time. That's nothing to me now. Right? And I'm thankful, but I'm saying is, I know how to do that. I can do that with my eyes closed. So because I can do that with my eyes closed, my thing is now, okay, what's next? What's next level, right? Because it's been proven over and over and over again that I can manifest that type of money on my own. I'm not talking about no settlement. I'm not talking about no job. I do this every month, day in, day out. I do it every month, right? I do it every month. There is a formula. There's a method to my madness. As long as I follow the steps that I have placed out for me, I will have a minimum of 10,000 every month. Period. I keep doing the same thing over and over and keep, you know what I'm saying? And guess what? This worked for a lot of y'all too. We do the same thing over and over again and keep getting the same results. You keep dating the same type of man and you ain't really sat back and thought about, well, maybe it's me. Why do I keep attracting the same type of man? Because you did nothing to change who you are. Oh my God, that's deep. That's deep. Huh? Why do I keep attracting the same type of person? Because you've done nothing to change who you are. It's levels to this. So when you want to manifest, when it comes to money, see, you can be delusional and say, I am a teacher. I am a teacher. But don't tell me that and you ain't got no high school diploma. It's levels to this. Okay? You can be delusional. That delusion is going to keep you going. That delusion is going to keep you going. But you got to take the steps. You got to take the correct steps. Right? So I have steps that I take every month to where I know I'm guaranteed 10,000 a month. But now when I want to manifest, I say, you know what? I know what 10,000 feel like. I can do that in my sleep. Now I need to take it up, and I'm thankful for the 10,000. Understand that. I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for when it was only 7. I'm thankful when I hit 8, and I'm thankful for when I hit the 10. Right? So now I say, you know what? Let's take it up a notch. I want to make more than 10,000, and listen to my wordings. I will generate a minimum, or I have generated a minimum of $10,000, a minimum. I don't put a cap on my dreams. So that month when I made 16, I said, yikes. I didn't even realize I had made 16,000. I said, this what 16 feel like? Cool. I like that. I had to think about it. Sometimes I want y'all to sit back and think about, how did I feel when that good thing happened to me? That's what y'all need to do. When y'all want to manifest, how do I feel? I need you to get that energy. How did I feel when that good thing happened to me? How did I feel? How did I feel when I looked at my statements, my earning statements, when I looked at my Square and I looked at my Cash App and realized, fool, you done made $16,000, dum-dum. That's what I said to myself. Fool, you made $16,000 this month. I know I had worked a little bit more than I normally do, but I didn't know I had made that much money. I said, you know what? I like it. I like it a lot. I know what it's like to go ahead and swipe my card and you know, not have to look at the total. I like going to dinner and just giving my card to the server and not looking at the bill because I got it. It's okay. I love the feeling of paying my children every Friday. I love that. I love the feeling of paying my child's tuition early. I love that. Huh? I love that feeling. Right? So how do I keep that energy going? Now I got to keep that energy going. Okay? Cool. Guess what? Let me say something to this. Although I'm making a lot more money than I used to make, I haven't went out here and I'm still being you have to be a good steward of money. Listen, you have to be a good steward of money. Y'all don't get on here and ask God for 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, whatever it is, and you gonna blow it. You have to be a good steward of money. Okay? You have to be a good steward of money. God ain't gonna give you nothing you ain't ready for. But I operate in that energy. So I say, okay, God, I understand what it made to make 16, Lord. I know I had to work a little harder. I still follow my steps. You know what I'm saying? I had to stay stick to my schedule. Lord, I'm ready for 20,000. You hear me? I'm ready for 20,000. Let's go ahead and do that. I'm thankful for the baby steps. I'm thankful for that. God already told me how I would get to 1 million. I'm not going to get to 1 million by reading y'all every day. I'm not going to make 1 million by booking appointments. No, I'm going to make 1 million by creating a course. Listen. You said, listen, God gonna tackle. Hold on. God gonna tackle why you're broke before he give you money. No, you need to tackle it. Hey, y'all need to find the God in you. Friend, listen, I understand what you're saying, but y'all put too much pressure on God. Y'all don't take no accountability. God gonna handle it. No, you need to handle it. Ask God to prepare. You need to handle it. Stop asking God to handle stuff for me. You need to handle it. Okay, friend, that's what you're saying? Okay, I just have to make sure of that. Because a lot of y'all don't know how to find the God in you. You need to handle it. Stop leaving everything up to God. He busy. All right, y'all, let's manifest. We done went over the time. Hey, just in case y'all don't know, I do offer coaching as well as readings. I know some of y'all like what I say, but because how we was raised and because I cuss and I'm not in the church and with prophetess before my name, then, you know, y'all be like, I want to talk to her, but I do offer coaching as well. Okay, and a lot of y'all don't need readings, you need coaching. Okay, so I offer coaching. You said, what about walked in on everything and then some? We're going to go ahead and manifest. You see what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and manifest. Shout out to all the people who said they had faith. I told them folks, I said, well, walk out your job. Pack up right now. You got faith? Friend, you got faith? Walk out your job right now. You got faith. Baby, people talking about, I don't know about all that since I ain't got that much faith. Oh, okay. Don't tell me you got faith then. Huh? Don't tell me you got faith. Don't tell me you got faith. You ain't ready to be. If you sit outside your job in your car because you don't want to go in, if you are constantly late to work because you don't want to go in, if your body is coming down with sickness and ailments and you coughing for no reason because you don't want to go to work, if you sitting there on a Sunday thinking about the lie to tell on Monday to your supervisor because you don't want to go to work, don't tell me you got faith and you still getting up and going. Don't tell me that. You can tell me something else, but don't tell me that. Okay? All right. I want y'all to put your I am statements. I want y'all to get delusional about you. I want you to get delusional about you. I want you to put your I am statements, whatever it is. Like I said, mine is I am a millionaire. I want you to get delusional about you. I want you to make sure that the people in your corner, God, they going to give lies to your legs to your lie. If your friends ain't piping you up, if your friends ain't pumping you up, you don't need them. Huh? Make sure that your friend, listen. Some of us have friends who support us but don't support our vision. I got a best friend like that. Some of y'all have friends who support you but don't really see your vision. I'm going to say this. You have to have people around you that see your vision. I love my best friend, but she supports me because it's me. But she really don't believe in what I got going. And to me, that's detrimental. I need you to believe. I need you to believe in the vision. You may not believe in the readings, but I need you to believe in the business. I need you to believe that I'm building an empire. I need you to believe that. You see what I'm saying? So I want you to watch who you have around you when you are doing. So when I do my business events, it's crazy because my last check and my best friend are best friends as well, right? I invited my last check. I didn't invite my best friend. Now, the last check, Crystal ended up telling my best friend about it, and she came, but I didn't invite my best friend, and that's because we didn't talk. That's because I didn't invite my best friend, because the people that was in that room that was supporting me, I needed them to be people who believe in Coach Misty, who believe in the readings and the coachings and believe in that. That's what I needed in that room at the time. I love my best friend. I do. Love her to death. She's sweet as she can be. She understands me better than a lot of folks understand me. She understands me better than my mama understands me at this point in my life. But I need somebody who believes in more than just me as a person. I need you to believe in my brand. Okay? I need you to believe in my brand. Huh? Yeah. So I want you to put your I am statements. Let's go ahead and manifest. I'm sorry I went over, but baby, this was a good one. Baby, we need to put legs on these lies that we telling ourselves, the delusions, the visions of grandeur that you see for yourself. Don't say I will. Don't say I will. Say I have. Say I have $100,000 by the end of 2023. Say Bonita, don't say I will. Say I have it. You already have it. Make a budget for it. I am firm on what I say. All right, what else? I am what? Because we going to manifest this. We going to manifest this. I'm a successful motivational speaker. Come on. Come. Say Taquan and I are thousandaires. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am a boss. Rochelle, I'm not doing no readings. You want to get a reading, you go on my link tree and you book one. All right, I'm a successful writer with TV producers reaching out. Thank you. I am going to receive every dime. Thank you. I'm a successful RN. Friend said I have 10,000. Thank you. I am rich. Don't say rich. Put a number to that. I have a minimum of $100,000. Thank you. I will be a business owner. Say I am a business owner. Don't say I will be. Because when you say I will, you let the universe takes that as, well, she could be a business owner tomorrow or 20 years from now. Say I am. Friends said I have thousands. Thank you. Friends said I have a home, a car. I have 10,000. Thank you. I am successful. There you go. I am a successful owner. There you go. I am. I am. Oh, let me find out I got to do classes. Let me find out I got to do an I am series with y'all. I am and I have. I am 50 pounds lighter. Thank you. Listen, when you all start telling yourself this, I promise God is going to reveal the plan to you. God is going to reveal the plan to you. When you start telling yourself this, God is going to reveal the plan. I want you to write it in a piece of paper. Say, I am a millionaire. Say it 5 times. I am a millionaire. I promise you, pictures, things are going to start popping up in your head. Ways for you to become a millionaire are going to start popping up in your head. Write it down. When you say, I am a homeowner, I am a homeowner. Tell somebody, I am a homeowner. God is going to start sending you things. I'm not the only person that get visions. I ain't the only person to get downloads. It's just that I'm at a point in my life where I can interpret them for me and for you. I am. Friends said I am in good health. All right. I am divorced with my own home and $100K in the bank. Well, come on, divorce. I am in, no. Not will. Brown sugar. Brown sugar. Take it out your thing. Stop saying I will. No, we won't have nothing. I am. Let's go ahead and breathe and manifest. It's 1:12. I'm over the time limit. You ready? Come on. Stop saying I will. Will what? You got it already. Make a budget out for the money you say you got. Huh? That's delusional. When you make budgets, if I say I'm a millionaire, if I know in order to be a millionaire, I need $83,334, you think I don't have a budget for $83,334 on how I'm going to spend that money? You think I don't know that? Huh? You think I don't know that? So stop saying you will. Will what? Let's manifest. Y'all ready? And y'all need to get in that doggone manifestation class. I don't know what y'all waiting on. Y'all always want something miraculous to happen to you, and you don't want to invest in yourself. Everything that I'm doing is because I invested in myself. Everything I'm doing. Everything. My fitness business. I invested in myself to become a personal trainer and a nutritionist and a Zumba instructor. It takes money to make money. I invested in myself in this Misty with my business with Coach Misty. I invested in myself. I invested in the website. I invested in the people that's around me. I invested in anything I do. The tax service. I invested in that. That's crazy. So, y'all, stop coming in here talking about I really needed to hear this, and you ain't ready to invest in yourself. Okay? Don't ask me about how to manifest. Sis, can I just book a session and you can tell me how to manifest? No, because I'm doing a manifestation class. I do it once a year. You missed it, that's your business. You hear me? Friends that I invested in myself. I signed up with Coach Misty. You invested in yourself. Stop hitting me up talking about I just need a reading with you when you really need coaching. Invest in yourself and get some coaching. Y'all can buy whatever it is that you want to buy. Okay? Y'all go out here and buy all kind of stuff and try to look better on the outside, but your inside is rotten. Let's manifest. I'm done with it. Go to IamCoachMisty.com or go to my link tree. We're going to breathe in and out 3 times. Inhale, exhale. And the third one, I'm going to tell you to hold it. It's a lot of energy right now. It's a lot of energy. And we're going to release. And then I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, manifest for me. And whatever it is that you put on here, listen, whatever it is that you put in these comments that I am, listen, whatever it is that you put on these comments that I am, we're going to go ahead and manifest that. And we're going to go and get off this phone. You ready? All right. Breathe in. Breathe out. I'm sending you peace. Breathe in. Breathe out. Some of y'all should already start feeling the peace coming right now. On this third one, I'm going to tell you to breathe in, hold it, and release. Breathe in. Hold it. Release. Some of y'all already some of y'all felt the wind come already. I ain't even did it. Some of y'all felt that wind come already and I ain't even did it. Some of y'all felt that wind come through that phone and I ain't even did it. Yeah, you did. Ready? On the count of 3, manifest for me. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Baby, it was a lady. It's a lady on here that's watching me. Man, when I blew into that phone, your head went back. Your head went back. Oh, my God. Ma'am, that is so beautiful. When I blew into that phone, I saw your head go back and you accepted everything that you saw. You felt it twice, didn't you? Yeah. You accepted everything that you saw, ma'am. That was so beautiful. Like, I want to say that you are crying right now because I want to cry. I feel tears coming to my eyes. And it's like a burden on your chest that has been lifted. Oh, that was amazing. When I blew into this phone, her head went back. And she saw everything that she really took this. I want to say you brand new on here. Who are you? Somebody on here that's new. And you felt that. Yeah. You felt that. You let that come across you. Friend, was that you, Rochelle? Was that you? Y'all felt it? Yeah. Yeah. That's that energy. I want y'all to walk in that. I want you to walk in that. Y'all felt that air twice. That was Rochelle. I said her head went back and she crying. You felt that. I want you to walk in that energy. Yeah. Yeah. Listen, your head hurts now. That happens. So I forgot to tell y'all, when I do this, some people get chills. Their head hurts. They feel a tightness in their chest. Your stomach might hit the ground. Your stomach might hit the floor. Your shoulders go numb. Yes, ma'am. That's it. Yeah. Absolutely. That's that energy. Yeah. Let me tell you something. The person I was 2 years ago would have never been able to do that with you because I couldn't do it with myself. You're emotional. It's okay. Understand that everything I do is a gift from God. Understand you may not like the words that I say or my delivery, but understand that this is a God-given gift. Yes. Ain't no tricks, no sticks, no bones, no stones. This is God-given. We're going to go ahead and close this door because that's a B, which is also God-given. Get out of here, B. It's time for me to get out this car. You said always on time. You needed that? Look, let me go ahead and get out this car because that B is also God-given. And I ain't got no EpiPen on me. So, you said you lost your daughter 13 years ago to asthma, and I think I'm still been holding on. That's that tightness in your chest. Just B need to get out my car. No, Jesus. No, the B is in my car. So it's time to get out the car. The B is in the car, Jesus. Hey, listen, I want y'all to go ahead, go to IamCoachMisty.com. This bee is in the back seat just having a good time in my car. Go to IamCoachMisty.com. Go, or you can click on the link tree in my bio. If you want a reading, I have readings. If you're thinking about getting coaching with me, I have an initial coaching consultation. That's on Zoom. I also do business coaching. I just don't do spiritual coaching. I do business coaching and all that good stuff. So go check it out. I'm not taking no questions right now. I opened up the door. I don't know where it's at. I'm not taking no questions right now. If you want to do questions, you can go on my link tree and do a question. Or you can book a reading. I'm not doing no questions. Oh, you're welcome, friend. Hey, congratulations on the job. Congratulations on the job. Now I'm trying to figure out where this bee went. Congratulations on your job. There you go. You said it's crazy because bees are attracted to high vibrations, but a lot of us are allergic to them. But that's what it is, baby. Bees love me. They love me. So that bee came right in on time. See, y'all, a lot of this stuff, y'all be asking me a lot of questions about nature. I'm going to tell you what I know. So she said bees are attracted to high energy. And, baby, if that bee didn't come right then and there, it came. It was circling while I was doing the manifestation with y'all. But I wanted to complete what I was doing. Huh? So that bee came right on time, huh? Yeah. Yeah, the bee came out of nowhere. I don't even see a swarm of bees. There was just one bee that came. Bees love me. But I'm allergic to them. So thank y'all. Y'all taught me something today. Anybody got any questions about my manifestation class or any of the classes that I teach or getting a reading with me? I will take those type of questions. If you have any questions about the services I offer, now is the time to ask. And I do take Afterpay. I love y'all too. If y'all don't have no questions, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Thank y'all so much. And I'm going to check my phone and see who texted me and answer some of y'all questions that y'all sent via text. And I will come back on live. No, the tax group did not meet. I am going to go ahead and set a weekly schedule for 2 weekly meetings for tax groups. One during the week and one during the weekends. So that's what I'm doing now. No, I did not go to Houston yet for my Man It's Not Time. No. Nope. When is my next class? Well, we have the manifestation class, which is January 7th through the 8th. You can go to IamCoachMisty.com. That's my next class, the manifestation class. I also have a free class I'm doing on spiritual, on manifesting money. That's Tuesday, December 20th. You can go to my link tree. It's best that y'all just go to my link tree. And see what y'all need there. So the free class, December 20th, that's on Zoom. Hey, the free class, December 20th, is on Zoom. And y'all can go to my link tree. It's in my bio and get that. And sign up for that during the... you can go to the link tree. I do sell recordings of my free classes. So if you don't get a chance to come to my free class, you miss it. I do sell the recording afterwards, right? So, oh, you said invite you to start a subscription. I don't do subscriptions on TikTok. So what it is that, but I thank you though. Yeah, I don't do subscription. I don't do the subscription thing on TikTok. Nope. My plan, I'm looking into getting my own app. No, I got your tickets through Eventbrite. So you would have the Eventbrite. I know who's supposed to come to the Manifest class. I already got it. So you will have your names on the checklist. You just check in. Okay, friend, I will. You just check in. So when you get the Manifest class, my Manifest class is going to be in person here in Dallas, or you can do it virtually. It's a 2-day class. I did this Manifest. You said I got already. Well, I didn't sign up for subscription, so I don't have please don't subscribe to nothing on here because I didn't sign up for that. I didn't put no price to it, so I don't get no money from that. So let's not do that. But I'm gonna have my own subscriptions through my website starting in 2023. All right. So my goal is to take my readings off of TikTok because I will refuse to let a platform dominate what I can say and what I'm not doing that. So we will be moving. I'll be slowly but surely moving my readings and stuff off of TikTok. Okay? And we will be meeting in our own private little areas where it'll be free. Oh, okay. A subscription. Okay, thank you, friend. But yeah, I'm starting a subscription service in 2023. What other questions y'all got for me? I don't want a subscription on TikTok. What other questions y'all have? Anybody else got any questions? If not, thank you so much for rocking with me today. I know this is a little later than normal, than usual, but it was still amazing nonetheless. If y'all can, get that book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. We are going to finish, I promise y'all, even though we on chapter 3, we are going to finish that book. We're going to finish this book, y'all, by the end of the year, and then we're going to start working on the 48 Laws of Power. Please go to my link tree and go follow me on Facebook. If anything is to happen to this TikTok, you always find me on Facebook. Please go follow my Facebook. Go to my link tree in my bio. Go follow me on Facebook and on YouTube, okay? I do have an official backup page of She Be Knowing. That's without the G. Okay? She Be Knowing without the G. If you do read this book, I suggest y'all to get a notebook and take notes. I want you to underline the things that stick out to you and write them out. This is not a book that you can just read through and then get something from it. You have to take notes and you have to do what the book said. You have to be diligent. But you need to be in the correct correct headspace, okay? All right, y'all. I'm getting off right now. Good day. Good luck. See y'all later. We're going to do Spiritually Ratchet Live tonight. Bye.